Hello everyone, welcome to Ride Your Path. My name is Imaan, and today's video, I just wanted to sit down with you all and have a conversation and tell you a little bit more about me. For a while now, I've always wanted to share more of the cycling journey that I'm on. I wanted to challenge myself and really do as much as I can this month and just share as many videos as I could. What I want to do is really just be able to talk to you guys just like this. One of the things that would hold me back is like a perfectionist mindset that I would have. I would want to do my best with the video and be able to edit and include all the B-roll and all of the nice transitions and all the everything to make it look good. I also found it was like a way for me to just add more layers or steps to the process, and that extra friction would easily derail me, and I just couldn't find myself pushing past to go sit down and put in that extra work that was needed. I would procrastinate, and right now I still have a backlog of videos that I'm definitely excited to share with you all, and I would love to knock those out. I know I'm more than halfway done with editing some of these things, but they've just sat on my computer for a while now, and it's way overdue that I put those out. So back to today, what I wanted to do again is really just talk, and what I'm going to do is try to do as little editing as possible. So there may be some cuts for, if I'm stuttering or whatever, but we'll leave the effects and the B-roll for another day. Let's get started. My name is Imaan. I was born in Ouagadougou, Burkina Faso, and that is a French-speaking country in West Africa. I came to the States around 2002, so I was age 6 at the time. That is at that time that I started learning English. For work, I work in IT, and so it's not just cycling that I do. As much as I would love to be able to do that, I do balance this with a full-time job. I feel like I've always been an athlete, so from a young age, playing outside, running around with other friends in the neighborhood, that's always been a part of growing up. So the first structured sport that I got involved in was Taekwondo. I didn't do that for long, maybe a year, maybe a little bit more than a year, if that. So after Taekwondo, it was trying my hand at soccer, or I should say my feet. And that's when I also realized I have 2 left feet. That wasn't for long, but then coming to Louisiana, one of the first things that I did try was actually football. And so we'd play flag football in PE, and that was my first time really enjoying that. Having so much fun during PE, I thought, okay, let me try the football team as well. First or second day of practice, I remember we got pads put on, and there were some other bigger guys too. They were super eager to just start, getting rough. And so we lined up for a drill, and I was like a cornerback, and I just remember getting trucked by one of these bigger kids, and I went home with the worst headache that night. Might have been a concussion, who knows? But woke up the next day still feeling pretty terrible, and I realized that wasn't for me. And so I told the coach, like, hey, I'm good, I'll just enjoy the PE stuff. And so I'd also tried a little bit of soccer too, middle school. I remember all I can remember from that was our team just getting beat down as well. So after that, track and field in high school, I was a long jump and triple jumper. And after track practice, then I would go into the swimming pool right behind our school, and I was a part of the swim team. So that would have been high school, and that was a really pivotal time for my development as an athlete for sure. Getting into university or college, I was able to spent probably like those first 3 years just like weightlifting. That's really what kept me active at the time. And then all throughout though, I'd commute to school on my bike. And so the bike for me was, a means of transportation. As somebody that just enjoyed staying, active and fit, I'd find myself being able to ride my bike a little bit better and faster. And so that kind of progressed into me finding some local road rides in the city on the weekends, and then also doing a year of collegiate road cycling my last year at the university. And so once that was through, I also did a handful of sprint distance triathlons, and the triathlons were a lot of fun for sure. And so from the triathlons, I realized I just really wanted to focus in on track cycling. I realized I wanted to take cycling more seriously in 2018, and that was after watching a documentary film called Tour de Faso. And it's about the 10-day stage race that's held in Burkina Faso every year. It's one of the more popular races on the continent. It was really exciting for me to watch because I had a chance to see images of home, and I'd also got to see people that looked just like me that were dominating the race. And I realized if I was able to make use of the resources that I have available to me here in the United States, that I could probably get some good results as a competitive athlete as well. That's where the dream to represent Burkina Faso began. I knew I didn't enjoy too much of the road racing and the endurance work, so whenever I did discover the track sprinting, I fell in love with that, and that's where I am today as one of Burkina Faso's first track cyclists. I'm looking forward to continuing riding to see what I can do, and to continue representing the country. That's a little bit about me that I just wanted to share on this first day. If you've stuck around, I appreciate it. I'm definitely looking forward to sharing more in the days ahead. And what I would appreciate from you all is if you have any questions or any suggestions for any topics for me to get into, I'd love to hear that in the comments. So definitely let me know. But other than that, I'll just end it here, and I'll get ready for the next one. See you soon. Bye.